Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of BATTLERITE here on Raynday Gaming. We're going to take a look at this game that I've had so much fun with, but haven't had enough of a chance to revisit lately with all of the things going on with Paladins. But now we're back. Let's not worry about excuses for why things didn't turn out. We're here now. We've got some IVA gameplay. So I had the first opportunity to choose my BATTLERITE. I can actually help my shield out. I can use this jetpack to do kind of like, if you're familiar with Paladins, the wormhole ability, the loadout that allows Eevee to go to a direction and then immediately jump back. And this helps Iva's mobility tremendously. Iva is a scavenger from the Outer Realms. She's engineered her own arsenal of weapons, so she's got a little bit of a shotgun engineering vibe, a lot of wacky contraptions to do damage. She's an old grandma. That's kind of what I love about her. Honestly, she's got a lot of personality. There it is with the oil, and that's actually my passive. It's going to slow Ashka, and that is what I absolutely love about that oil. I'm going to get there and be able to get back, slowing them and helping me to do a little bit of damage. If I ignite them, that oil will do a ton of burning, which is 21 damage over 6 seconds. And considering you only have 100 and 80, 90 per champ, it looks like it's not going to be the best. Shifu's on me here, and I got to get away. I use my jetpack to get out of there. I could recast it, but I don't want to. The oil's on him, so he's slowed, so he decides not to go for me. The Ashka's almost dead. A really nice engage from him to get away. He uses his movement ability, but he's slain by our Shifu. Now it's 2v1. I actually get rooted right away, and that's not good for me. I get a little bit of energy back. The counter, unfortunately, gets hit by my teammate. I pop into my ultimate. He goes immaterial for most of it, and his ultimate comes out, and he takes me down, and he almost takes down our Shifu. So this was a huge turn of events. We were about to win, and all of a sudden, the tides have turned. There's just one orb in the middle. If we can get this one, it will be huge. But he doesn't. He baits it, and he doesn't body block. Of course, he didn't want to get the damage. 2 counters in a row. Immaterials as well. Following up, he takes my energy that I've left because I've been killed. He misses his ability clearly there. And now the counter is available. He's immaterial for a little bit of the ult, but not enough. And that was just not what we wanted. So we lose the first round, unfortunately. And I think that was just basically about bad play. He went and didn't body block. One of the things you want to do in that, if you have enough life, and he didn't, so I can't really put this against him. I messed up. I shouldn't have died. I should have gotten out of the range and been able to use my shield or jetpacked away from his ultimate. I just didn't have my reaction time up as much as I wanted to. And therefore, it just wasn't a successful thing. But if you want to body block that middle orb, they have to go and hit you. They will not be able to hit through you to get that orb. So if you're that close, one shot away, sometimes you just want to get in between their line of fire and the orb so you can grab that and get that extra bonus for your team. Ashka looking for the stun there and the damage. I get a little bit of pressure with my boomstick, trying to get those pellets as close as possible. It's going to do more damage the closer you are, up to 16. Shifu goes in on our Shifu, and I'm looking to hit him with a rocket X67. That's going to do damage and area damage, actually. And a great projectile to use. I got my zap shield onto me, so I'm basically going to increase my movement speed, and that's a nice bit of ultimate. I hit him while he's in the counter. It's not an ultimate, actually. It's just good damage. I try to zap him to stun him out and interrupt his ability, but it doesn't work. I'm chasing him down. I know he's the problem, and we do get him. I use a jetpack to get out of range, and I jump back into the same location. He's slowed by the oil, and if I can burn him down here, I might be able to get some extra damage and make it worthwhile. I throw zap on because I know he wants it, and here's the ult. He's standing still. I'm going to burn him down, and the ultimate from Shifu is perfectly timed, and that's the kill. It's 2-4-1 there. It's just beautiful. MVP of the round is Raynday. I always love seeing that. This is a great little thing. MVP of the round. I love that because it just encourages you to want to play your best, right? It's that little reward. People love being rewarded in games. That's one of the things I've learned, and we learn in Paladins as well. People love gaining elo. They love, saying that you got these medals, you got these rewards. Every game that's competitive should have that mechanic in there so that people feel like their competition is worthwhile, right? They're competing for something, even if it's a random MVP of the round. Now, we haven't used a lot of the EX abilities yet, but Ashka has some very interesting EX abilities. Flamethrower actually turns her boomstick into a channel of flamethrower, right? So if you shift and then left mouse button, it takes 2 energy, basically, not pellets, but squares. So you have to fill up enough to get 2 energy squares. That will actually turn it into a flamethrower, which does 50 damage and ignites enemies on oil. So if I'm able to jump over with the jetpack onto, say, Ashka, and then use my flamethrower when I'm up close to him. I'm going to do not only a huge amount of damage, but then I'm going to ignite him for 21 more damage. So overall, if I hit him with everything, that's 71 damage I'm doing to him. And right now, he's only got 84 life. There's the ultimate, and I'm going to make sure that life goes down as soon as possible. A nice long range there with the machine gun, and now I'm going over. The enemy slain is Ashka. I'm going to wait for the counter. Very smart move. Don't get baited into that. He's immaterial, but now he's got nowhere to go, and that first round is seeming like a distant dream. Shifu, Solipsistic Dark takes the kill. Solipsistic Dark. Wow, what a name, dude. You get the award for best name that I can't pronounce well or quickly. You get that award, and you could just, there it is. That's your round award. He's also got concussion shot, which is if you actually shift and E, you fire a shock shell that deals 10 damage and inflicts incapacitate. So that would just make sure that if you wanted to isolate one target, like get Shifu out of the fight for a second to focus Ashka, you incapacitate him with shift E, and that will turn your normal zap, which is just kind of like an interrupt, in terms, actually not zap, taser, excuse me. It will turn it into an incapacitate. So for a little bit longer, 3 seconds, and any damage will break that. So you have to be really coordinated with your team. Best to use it if you're on your cams. Like I mentioned, zap is a your shield, and you can put it on yourself or allies. It'll increase your movement speed by 50%. You absorb some damage, so it's really strong if you're chasing or running away. It's also, taser is his E, and that means if I actually throw that, I haven't used it a lot here, but I can stun if I interrupt an ability that someone's using. I throw my zap on to allow myself to take no damage early on. I don't want to get that super damage decrease, but now I jump back and I get the oil. It looks like onto Shifu a little bit. We're using the boomstick. I get his counter though, and I'm not really aware of that. I try to use the rocket X67, but it's not there, and I have to zone myself back away. So I'm kind of trying to move and get out of the position where I'm in the line of sight. Shifu and Ashka both have good line of sights, and Ashka having to dash away like that puts Shifu in a bad spot. And so therefore, what he should have done, like I said, body block for that middle orb. That would have helped us a lot. Ashka is snared and just standing there, it looks like. He's going to force to get away. I do hit him with the counter, which is unfortunate, and the ultimate is there. But my ultimate is there as well. I take down the Shifu. I'm looking to take down the Ashka, and I do the double kill, turning it around. And Solipsistic Dark is still alive, too. Thanks to me. Oh, my God. Solipsistic Dark. It's not that hard, Raynday. It's not that flippin' hard. Oh, my God. So, yeah, it's really a cool scenario, and that actually allowed us to get the victory. A heck of a finish, heck of a game. I am really enjoying BattleRite. It looks like sometimes the server would time out, wouldn't show you how much elo you gain, but at the screen you would normally gain some coins. Oh, here you go. You're getting a little elo. So you move from 2300 to 20. Again, you can see I just haven't played this game since I kind of went on that rampage early on, but I definitely want to get back into it. So if you do like this video, please leave a like, please share it, please comment on it, and let me know who you want to see me play next, maybe some Varesh, and of course, guys, as always, subscribe to the channel, and if you do, welcome to the storm. As always, remember to never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you all next time.